Hello, class. I've been neglecting this, been trying to catch up, but I am doing a review of the first week's test, which is the problem solving. And I just want to go over some of the questions that were um, prominently missed, and there was only a handful that were really missed a lot. So I'll go through the ones that were missed um, that were achieved less than 70% from the whole class. So the first one I come across is, and I think everyone's tests were randomized, so I can't say like number 10 because number 10 would be different for each person's test, if that makes sense. Um, they have the same 25 questions for everybody, or 20 questions for everybody, but um, they were in different orders. They were randomized. So just wanted to kind of throw that out there, just make sure it didn't sound confusing. The first question I come across that was missed a lot was there was a toll each way on a road that crosses the bridge between Jackson and Towson. First thing to notice in that word is a toll road each way, coming, going. So for vehicles with solo drivers, the toll is $3 each way. If there's at least one passenger in the vehicle, the toll is only $2 each way. So if you drive back and forth over the bridge every day for a week, how much money will you save if you have a passenger in your car every day? What most people I think answered was 7, and obviously that would be if you went one way each day, you'd only pay 2 instead of 3. Therefore, you're $7. Remember, you're going both ways, so it's 2 trips over that bridge per day. So it's $2 per day that you're saving. So it's 14 for the week. So just a real tiny error in the word, like the way it was read, that it was each way. So that was why that problem I think was missed the most. Let me keep going down through here. The biggest one that was missed is the 60 ounces of nuts to make holiday candles. I'm surprised people didn't ask about this one because it's. I'm sure a lot of people got it wrong and thought, "What the heck? How did I get that one wrong?" And again, it's in the wording. It's just a little bit. Just I'll explain it here. You need 60 ounces of nuts to make holiday candles. You buy 15 ounces of pecans, 12 ounces of walnuts, 20 ounces of cashews. To figure out how many more ounces of nuts you need to buy, you need to add the 15, 12, and 20 together and then subtract 60 from the sum. It was true, false. Most people put true. However, think about the wording. Once you add those three together, you need to subtract that sum from 60. The question said you subtract 60 from the sum. That would result in a negative number. So again, it was just a simple matter of semantics on the way the question was asked. You're not subtracting 60 from the sum. You're subtracting the sum from 60. Big difference. It'd be like saying, if you were taking, adding up your money, and are you going to subtract $30 from your account, or are you going to subtract your account from $30? Kind of the difference. So it's real quick to way the example. Think of that. Just remember, subtraction is always the amount you're taking away from the total amount. Okay, so the total amount here will be the 60 nuts, and subtract how many you've gotten to that point. The other one that was missed, let's see, less than 70%. Well, part of the following problem is unnecessary information. This one I think was one that had more than one right answer. I don't know if people missed that in the question. I'm trying to scroll down and find the actual question. Drive 720. Yes, Theo had to drive 720 miles in one day. He drove for 3 hours, then took a 20-minute break. He drove another 5 hours and stopped for an hour for lunch. He drove 4 more hours after lunch to reach his destination. How many hours did Theo spend driving? And the question asks, what part of the following problem is unnecessary information? The correct answer was that he drove 720 miles, which is unnecessary. It doesn't matter how far he drove. The question asked, how many hours did he spend driving? And the other unnecessary information was that he stopped an hour for lunch. lunch doesn't matter because it has nothing to do with how much time he spent driving. So there was 2 correct answers. So if you picked both, you got full credit. If you picked just one of the 2, you got partial credit. If you didn't pick either one of those 2, there was no credit. So the way that one was graded. And I think that was it. That was below 70%. The one that was missed just a few times, that was, I think, when the wording got some people, was Ellen's properties 45 feet wide, 25 feet long. How much fencing would she need to close all 4 sides of her property? And just find the question to make sure I read it properly, and the answer is yes. The correct answer was you'd add 45 and 25, then multiply that sum by 2, because it's obviously, property, you got length, same on both sides, width, same on both sides. So you'd add those 2 numbers up, multiply it by 2. I think some people add them up, divided it by 4, I think was the common mistake there. Dividing it by 4 would obviously give you 4 equal sides, which in her case it was not, because the property's 45 one way, 25 the other. So, and I think besides that, most of the questions were, close to like 80-90% correct. But I just wanted to give a quick update on the ones that were prominently missed. If there is one that maybe you missed and you still are wondering, kind of like, hey, I don't understand that one really, again, feel free to go to the discussion board, or you can even send me a direct email, send somebody else in the class a direct email, and get an answer, no problem. I haven't dissected the decimal one yet. Everyone just got done taking it, I believe, or is getting ready to get done taking it, so I will include that. Hopefully tomorrow I can dissect that decimal test, see which problems were missed, which the stat, they give me all kind of stats on here I have access to, so I'll see which ones were missed and how everyone did. Scores look good so far, really good actually, so that's good. And hope everyone's having a great week. Fractions is next, and some people like fractions, some people like decimals, some people don't like either one. So, but let's have a fun week, and bless you guys, and talk to you soon.